Alright, today is August 13th, and this is Tuesday, and about 12 noon. I just had my lunch, so yeah, doing some walk around, get my walking exercise done. Okay, and I'm at Ala Moana Beach. Yeah, so there we go, Ala Moana Beach, and I'm gonna walk on Magic Island, the best place to walk. Okay, yeah, it's nice, and it's got a little breeze, trade wind. Okay, and so in regards to let's see, some people that have commented in regards to homeless, if I'm ever gonna cover the homeless. Well, there were a lot of homeless here and there all over the place, and it is like a Hawaii civil government. They've been doing a lot of street sweeps, right? And the homeless, they move out, relocate, they come back, and all those back and forth. And in regards to this, yeah, just not too long ago, was that? Yeah, within a week, about a week. Yeah, they indicate that Supreme Court, declared that governments are allowed to move people, okay? And pretty much declared almost like as if it's against the law to be homeless. So, California, they've been really going at it, right? At least that's what the news are saying. So over here in Hawaii, it seems like it too, but discreetly. They're not announcing it in the news, but a lot of streets seems like from what I see, they're getting regular street sweeps more often. So, was that many years ago, Jeremy Harris, when he was a mayor, right? He did some street sweep, and they were taking properties away from the homeless, which came out in the big lawsuit, right, from the ACLU, and they ended up losing millions of dollars. And that was because among the items they were taken, there were identification and also medications, and they were just being destroyed. So, after that incident, city and county, they're very careful, right? And street sweeps are a very sensitive thing to be enforced on, but now it's not, after the Supreme Court ruling. Okay, but anyway, regardless, in Hawaii, per state capita, we have the most homeless. Okay, and that does not mean we have the most homeless compared to Los Angeles and such, but per people, amount of people that we have in Hawaii, okay, that we have, and it's still growing. Okay, and from I'm not an expert, but from my understanding, there's supposedly not enough affordable housing. Really? I mean, you look at a lot of homeless, right? Okay, so what is an affordable housing? Yeah. Right now, studio one bedroom, very minimal, is at about $1,500 a month. But okay, are you saying if it's affordable, is $1,000 affordable? I mean, would homeless be able to pay the rent of $1,000? I don't think so. Would they be able to pay $500? Even that, I'm at a question. So, but we have immediately we have in within the town, I think 10 construction going on, with so many that's already been built, condominiums, the new ones, right? 10 condominiums are being built, right? And those are high price condominiums, right? But you know, supposedly per government, we need more affordable housing, so we gotta keep building, so they're gonna keep approving. Okay, but just don't understand why they keep building more expensive housings and getting approved with new permits with for more, for instead of affordable, more expensive ones. But that's how it works here. So other than that, I don't do too much research into homeless, and although it's just from what I'm seeing in person. So that's what I can talk about. And once you become homeless, it's very hard to get a job. Even when the vendors, shop owners, they want to hire, once they know that you're homeless, there's a 90% or more probability that you won't be hired. Okay, so of course that also depends on the job, but most jobs no. So it's very hard to come out of a home. Once you're homeless, then it's very hard to climb out of it. So that's another thing. And then there's many homeless. There's seems like they're out of their mind. They don't make sense. So maybe they are very already disturbed in their mind, thinking they need help. And then there's also many homeless that I know, they're on drugs. Okay, so as a regular, if you're not homeless and then you're walking by, there's a homeless, what do? You avoid, right? That's pretty much what's going on. Many people here just avoiding, and majority of the population don't want to get involved, and they just don't want homeless in their area. That's it. And we have homeless constantly increasing. Supposedly there's quite a bit of locals becoming homeless because because of how hard and expensive it is to live here. They fall off the cliff, and once you fall off and you got no one else to help you, then that's it. It's hard. And then of course there's also a lot of mainlanders and abroad people are coming over here. They're just settling down Hawaii, and those are homeless. They coming here to become a homeless here. And if you actually take a look at real closely on many homeless, there's many of them, they're not from here, they're from mainland or somewhere else. I mean, I even met a homeless that's from New Zealand, a lady. Yeah. And it's just wow. So and you don't get deported. There's some help. They're trying to send back some of the homeless, going back, at least at mainland and such, but that's only so much. Alright, well, there's some surfers out there. There's a parasailing way under. Okay. And it's a beautiful day. So yeah, in regards to homeless, I mean, like, it seems like a good portion of homeless, there's quite a bit that needs help, psychological help. So common sense is you can't really mess with the homeless unless you're willing to get lawsuits and such. But now they're worrying less because of the Supreme Court ruling. Okay, and other than that, many of the homeless, they're psychologically imbalanced. Something's wrong with them. Okay, many of them you see on the street is talking to themselves and this and that. Okay, so for the government, if my common sense is if they want to really solve the homeless, right, shouldn't they hire some doctors instead of just having the police officers, keep relocating them and keep, telling them they got to get out of that area and street sweeps and all that. Shouldn't they have some doctors, right? And they were, on the spot do medical examination and then determine if they need to be institutionalized, taken into a hospital or clinic so they can get help physically and mentally to get them off the street. But no, this is something that just keeps on going on. Alright, here's the Magic Island Lagoon. Right, it's beautiful. Not many, few people. Nice day. Okay. And so in regards to homeless, what the government is doing is they keep talking about there's not enough affordable housing. So, and they keep approving building new condominiums, high-rise condominiums. Many of them just keep on going up, and they're approving it, saying they need more affordable housing. But none of them are affordable. The ones they're building, they're all super expensive housings. So it just doesn't add up. Okay. But at the same time, they're constantly receiving, through the federal government, the homeless, some grants, millions and millions of dollars, right? So I guess, okay, is that, what the goal is, just to receive as much money as possible from the federal government, the grants. But anyway, this is kind of like about homeless as what I know of, okay, from what I'm seeing. Yeah. Other than that, wow, look at the beach. It's beautiful. And that's the Diamond Mountain that's right up ahead, right? And Waikiki up ahead. Yeah. So it's a very nice day to walk around. As keep visiting Magic Island here and Ala Moana Beach overall, it just there seems like less and less people every day. So even Waikiki itself, that's really, the crowd is really decreasing. So Waikiki is, the main Waikiki Beach, Kuio Beach, Queens Beach. Those are mainly, from, the people that will be at those beach. Majority will be from the hotels, just right across the street and beyond, within the couple blocks area. And so it is understandable because our visitor industry is reporting that our tourism market is decreasing a lot, and it's already been estimated for rest of the year. They haven't announced anything as of next year, but for rest of this year, our visitors are decreasing and quite a bit. So has this something to do with the consumer spending going down? Or, all those news and this, people talking about recession? Well, it could be. So now pretty much, what I've spoken about, my talk about homeless, this is pretty much what I know, and this is what from just, instead of looking at reports, researching and this and that, it's just from what I see in person. Of course, there's quite a bit of homeless that they've been relocated and pushed out, so In Waianae, right, on the west part of our island, there's a big population of homeless. And also, Kali Valley in the mountains, there's also another big population of homeless that we're moving out to, where people, the general public, do not go as much. So it seems like we're building an area, right? That's the homeless populations. Just like in Las Vegas, where they have an underground, where there's a ton of the homeless living underground. Yeah. So. Alright. Wow. Today the weather is so nice. Even the temperature is high. We got the trade wind, so it really cools the air. Yeah. Okay. Right, we're gonna go take a look. Oh, there's a helicopter. Yeah. Yeah, those are tour helicopters. Alright. Good trade wind. Yeah. And looking out yonder, that's Diamond Mountain, and then the Waikiki Beach, Queens Beach, and Kuhio Beach, right? Yeah. There's not much crowd, not busy, so seems the island is slow. Yeah, on a breezy, nice, cool, very sunny day like this. Okay. There are people. They're doing regular. Oh, okay, they're already finished. Yeah, they're wedding videos and photographies. Ala Moana Beach is very popular for many mainlanders and also Asian, especially Japanese, to come here and have photography and videos done professionally of their weddings. Yeah, and they get those done more earlier in the day. Yeah, Ala Moana Beach and also Magic Island right here. If you come as a family, right, you could pick up a cheap grill, barbecue grill, right, and some grill. They're not that expensive, and whatever food and meat that you like to barbecue, and have a meal out here. It's very great, nice. Yeah. So anyway, in regards to the homeless, right? Many are on drugs, and also many are very sick, mentally and physically. So, anyone who really wants to help them, really, really, genuinely, must, want to help them, then they'll think of ways Yeah, but from what I see, how the society is doing over here, you know, is all they want to do is push them aside to somewhere else, because so many people complain. Yeah, the homeless settle, like wherever they start settling down here and there, then the people that live nearby and such, they start complaining. Then the local government just keeps pushing them out and pushing them out. So, I mean, I really don't see a real genuine help going out, reaching out, you know. And from what I see on the news is always people talking about, oh, we need more affordable housing so we can have more affordable housing for them. So, no, I mean, it's beyond that. They need help, you know. And it's not something where you give them an option. Okay, you can go to temporary housing, or like places that they got set up where they got a lot of rules and restrictions, or you just have to go somewhere else. You cannot stay in this location. So they don't give them much option. And once you become homeless, right, and you're living in that, and then especially if you're on drugs or mentally unstable or physically, then you can't follow the rules and regulations they set up for temporary camps, and all those. So, at times you have to force them. And so, in order to force, you have to hire some doctors. They could declare that they're not able to take care of themselves. So, it's got to be done for them. At least that's one. But, our homeless situation requires a lot more into than this alone. It's a very situation where, especially Hawaii here. Wow, that's a hoverboard. Okay, so way under you can see, and I think this is another homeless lady. Yeah, which by looking at her things, she's just moving from location to location. Okay. I mean, there used to be a lot all over the place, but since that Supreme Court decision, right? Yeah, then started getting a lot less. So, and this homeless, they're moving about, so they're going from place to place. They're not going into the temporary home shelters and all those. And here's a yacht harbor, Ala Boat Yacht Harbor. Yeah. Yeah, now it's a beautiful day. Earlier in the day, in the morning part, it was raining. So rain clouds passed by. We had some rain shower, and now we got sun with some trade wind. With all this trade wind, I guess I pushed the clouds away, the rain clouds. Alright. Okay. Wow. So I got my workout. Okay. And this is the Magic Island. Yeah. Alright. So thank you for watching.